Hey, how's everybody doing today? This is Ed Froelich and you're watching Ocean Deep Fishing. So today we are out of Crystal River again, but this time we are going offshore, weather permitting. Wind's supposed to be light with 1 foot or less seas, but it's pretty windy when I got over here, so we're just going to see what it is once we get out there. The wind's supposed to be south-southwest, which lays the water down even though it's windy. It'll be a rough ride in, but it should be a smooth ride out. So we're going to give it a shot. Heading out to a few of the artificial reefs today. See what's up. Haven't been out there in 20 years, so we're going to check it out. So come along with us. Hope you enjoy the video. We got Peggy there. Peggy's out with us today. She's trying her new beanbag chair she ordered for these long rides that we take once in a while. So far she says it's comfy. Hey guys, I didn't film it because we haven't been catching shit. It's crappy out here, but I just got a hogfish. I'm gonna check on the size limit. I'm gonna put it in my live well right now till I see. Just getting ready to go too. All right, check it. Breathe. I caught a grunt earlier. I got him on a big line out there. Fish rules, hogfish. Hogfish. Open season, bag limit 5, have to be minimum 14 inches, fork length.
Maybe.
Go ahead, you're lucky, go. Okay, it was had to be 14 inches. It was 13.5 inches. So, oh well. We'll see if we can get another one or something else. Yeah, so the water is so filthy dirty with this silky, snotty weed that it keeps getting over everything. Every little knot, your hook, your sinker. It's like, you can't even think about trolling right now, so I don't know. I think we're getting sort of a slack tide, so maybe I can get through this stuff to the bottom without getting it all over the hook. But anyway, we're gonna see if I catch anything. I'll bring it back to you. I don't know if you got to see it, Barracuda. He's been around the boat a couple times. But he ain't taking nothing. I don't really want to fight him anyway. And we got all these speedos or whatever they are down here. Been trying to catch one of those just to see what they are. I think they're speedos, but I'm not sure. All right, well, I think we've had enough out here. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to mark a couple spots while I'm out here, and then we're probably going to go in. These weeds are just too much. Can't fish. All right, we'll catch up again inside when we get in a little closer, see if we can get some Spanish mackerel or trout. Oh, there he is again. I got my marker buoy over there. You can see that's what I'm using. You can see the yellow marker buoy. Now that is, I have a video out on that. How to make that, and that's what I use to mark spots. Here comes our little berry friend again. He's probably about 4 foot long. It'd be a fun catch to play with, but I'm not in the mood to do it right now. Peggy's got something. Peggy got a blue runner over there. Gave her a nice flight.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is the day after Peggy and I went fishing. I didn't do an exit yesterday on the water because we got in kind of late and the no-see-ums were horrific, and I didn't just have time to sit there on the water and do this, so I'm doing it the next day. Just cleaning up my boat, looking pretty good. And I wanted to thank you guys for tuning in and watching. It was a short, sweet video, but I wanted to bring you something. So I had the day all planned out. We were going to go out offshore, which we haven't been able to get offshore because, you know, the wind's been blowing like crazy every time I've been off, so we've had to fish in the river. So yesterday was a perfect scenario. We had winds, light. They were seas were 1 foot or less. No rain in the forecast. It was just a beautiful day. So Peggy and I decided to go out. Well, the wind was a little bit more than they said, so we had about 2 foot seas instead of 1 foot or less. So we were able to manage that. That's no problem. But when we got out there, the water was filthy dirty. It had this slimy, silky looking like snot, and it would get all up and down your line. I tie an Alberto knot from my fluorocarbon to my braid, and just that little bit of knot would get a ball of this snot, and then plus your lure, in this case our jig with our shrimp on it, it would just get a ball of snot, so you couldn't hardly fish. So my thought was, I'm going to go out to the reef. The Spanish mackerel and kingfish are starting to show up a little bit, so I had all my stuff to troll. So last year I showed you a video of how to make a bridle that you put on your line for a fast release on your planer. Well, I haven't been able to show you that since last year when I made the video, so I had that in mind. I brought my planer rod and all that stuff, but you couldn't troll, you couldn't do anything out there. It was really nasty, so it took us an hour to get out there. Anyway, but I hope you enjoyed what we did catch. And I did catch my first fish ever that I've ever caught before was a hogfish. That surprised me. Unfortunately, it was just a 1/2 inch from being legal, so we ended up having to throw them back, but that was pretty cool. And then I had one issue I'm going to bring up to you guys here. See if anybody out there that's my viewers is a marine mechanic, or maybe you've just had this problem come on your boat and you can give me a heads up on how to fix it. So when I originally ordered this boat, I had a windlass put in it in the front, and I have 2 stations to control it. I have one here at the helm, and I have one in the front by the windlass itself. So yesterday, let me show you. So here is my windlass, and this button here you press twice in order to set it, and then you have your up and down buttons here. Well, when I would set it, it would set into motion, but then when you press the button either up or down, it would click. It would go click, 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 like a solenoid does on a starter when you're trying to turn the key. And I had to turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, and finally, intermittently, of turning it on and turning it off, it would finally work. But I don't know, behind here, is there do you replace this whole thing, or is there something behind here that we could take off and replace that might be going bad, like a solenoid or a relay switch or something? If any of you know, put it in the comments down there if you've had this problem and what you did to fix it, or if you know, because I got to figure this out, because it was very frustrating because I would get numbers on my GPS. I would go to it. I'd be all set up with the wind, current, drift, and everything to drop the anchor, and the friggin' thing wouldn't work. So by the time I got it to work, we were way off the spot already. And that happened like 3 or 4 times yesterday, so I was really frustrated. But anyway, if you know something about that, yeah, drop a line for me, please. Let me know. And then one more thing before we leave is, I know I have a lot of watchers out there that watch my videos, and I'm very appreciative for that. And I have a lot of my subscribers. We are closing in on my goal, which was almost a year and a half ago, of reaching 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys watch my videos and you like my videos and you like the content we bring and you're not subscribed, I'm 5 away from having 1,000 subscribers, and I really want to reach that this month. So if you would, it doesn't cost you anything. We're not going to blow you up on social media if you subscribe or anything like that. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, doesn't do anything except support my channel. So if you'd be so kind as to subscribe and ring the notification bell that's there, so it reminds you every time we upload a video, I'd be most appreciative. So anyway, I'd like to remind you guys that I am on social media. I'm on Facebook, Ocean Deep Fishing. I'm on Instagram, One Fish Too Big, if you guys want to follow me along. And if you guys are looking at any of the equipment I use and want to know what it is I use, in the description below I have a list of everything. It has Amazon links to all the products I use, so if you want to go check it out, you can go over there and check it out. Maybe buy some for yourself. And if you do buy something, after you click on my link to go to it, the manufacturer or Amazon itself, whoever sells the product, gives me a small little commission, and doesn't cost you any more to do that. And it really helps the channel out to buy gas and all that other good stuff over there. All right, guys, so we're going to end this video. If you guys have any comments, leave them in the comment section, please. I try to read every one of them and answer everyone if you have any questions. That's the end of this video. I know I talked too long. Hope you guys stayed to the end. Hope it wasn't too boring. Enjoyed the couple fish we caught. And until we see you next time on the water, God bless, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.